Hey everybody, Casey here with Life Abstract Gaming, and this week I want to talk in depth about a situation that thoroughly embarrassed the biggest gaming media outlet in the world.
What's up everyone, my name is Philip Mewson and I am the brand new Nintendo editor here at IGN. And basically I've been invited and welcomed greatly by everybody here to cover Nintendo for IGN. So I'm really excited. I just finished my very first IGN review for a little game called Doom. It's incredibly exciting. I'm so stoked to be here and a part of this amazing team.
IGN is without a doubt the #1 trusted source for video game content and coverage among gamers. With main outlets in the US, the UK, and Australia, as well as several smaller satellite outlets in various other countries, the IGN brand is as recognizable to gamers as some of the actual video games themselves. They also have extensive coverage of movies, TV, and just general nerd culture, but video game news and reviews are still their calling card, which is why it was such a big deal when the fairly new IGN editor Philip Mewson was accused of plagiarism by the owner of Boomstick Gaming, a small YouTube channel. The claim was regarding a video review of the recently released Nintendo Switch title Dead Cells. Boomstick Gaming uploaded an accusation in the form of a video detailing exactly where his own review had been copied or only very slightly altered, in comparison to what was posted by Mewson. It didn't take long for the gaming public to agree with his concerns over the copying, and by the next day, major gaming publications like Kotaku were reporting on the issue. IGN took quick action by pulling the review down and releasing a statement. As a group of writers and creators who value our own work and that of others in our field, the editorial staff of IGN takes plagiarism very seriously. In light of concerns that have been raised about our Dead Cells review, we've removed it for the time being and are investigating. Shortly thereafter, IGN fired Philip Mewson and issued an apology to its audience, the Dead Cells developers, and specifically the YouTuber whose work was copied. This could have easily been the end of this story, but it actually got worse. Mewson on his personal YouTube channel issued his own apology video where he didn't really apologize at all. The actual video has since been deleted, but I'll paraphrase to the best of what I heard from it. Mewson apologizes to his coworkers at IGN for putting them in this situation, but maintains that there were circumstances around the making of the review, whatever that means. He goes on to claim that his review process is not that different from what he's observed other editors doing and refers to it as research. Then claims that any similarities between his review and Boomstick Gaming was not intentional. He wishes Boomstick Gaming well, but at no point directly apologizes to the channel's creator. Then he got defensive. He specifically called out Kotaku's Jason Schreier, who wrote on the story for that outlet, to find any other examples of him plagiarizing work, while dismissing Schreier's additional claims of Mewson copying a FIFA 18 review from the site Nintendo Life, and claiming that he's probably only after clicks or likes kicking people when they're down. This sorry excuse for an apology prompted angry tweets from IGN editors and rants from several other gaming outlets on podcasts who felt even further betrayed and embarrassed by Mewson's refusal to acknowledge what he did as being wrong, as well as his attempt at claiming everybody else does it. That last assertion is probably what aggravated me personally the most. As an aspiring games journalist myself who loves the gaming industry and considers IGN my favorite place to get news and opinions, it's highly problematic for an active editor to copy another person's work. The entire job is to give an honest and thorough opinion based on your own experiences. His idea that research involves watching other people's opinions as opposed to just playing the game is complete and utter bullshit. My own process hinges on avoiding reviews or lengthy gameplay scenes so I can experience them myself and form an uninfluenced viewpoint to share with anybody who finds that valuable. I learned how to do this from IGN editors, as well as some of my favorite games critics from G4TV and other gaming outlets. His claims that copying others' opinions is what goes on within the industry is highly destructive to its credibility. Luckily, I don't think there's anybody left who would believe a single word this guy says. In my opinion, IGN handled this situation as best they could. They most definitely made a mistake in hiring him in the first place, but it's a little understandable when you consider that Jason Schreier, as well as other internet sleuths, took Mewson up on his challenge to find more examples and expose not only additional copied reviews on his YouTube channel before he was hired, but also the resume he used to get hired copied almost word for word information from a template. Not just the layout, but the actual words of a sample resume. IGN was fooled, but they've corrected the problem. So I'm not going to bash them. They still have my trust as a news entity. But I can't deny my own frustration at seeing someone cheat their way to one of the most coveted positions in the industry, and has the audacity to try and tear it down when he's found out and kicked to the curb. Mewson will likely never work in the industry again. Plagiarism is the second most heinous offense you can make in journalism, right behind flat out lying, and either of these will get you blacklisted. The core of what a journalist does is tell you the facts, and it's easier to believe facts when you know where the information came from. Musin lied about where his facts came from, then told the world that he didn't see anything wrong with it. He's an embarrassment, and I'm just glad he's been exposed. So, what do you guys think about how IGN dealt with the blowback? Do any of you guys hold a continued grudge with IGN over this situation? Let us know. We're listening.